Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kara from KaraWoods.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. We've come to the end of April and the beginning of May, so it's April the 25th today, Monday, April the 25th, through to May the 1st. So what we've got here is, for the weekly card we've drawn, is the Devil. Now the Devil is a major arcana card and it's number 15. So remember that 15 therefore in numerology is a 6. So it's very much has a strong relationship with the Lover's card if you're familiar with tarot. So those of you who know your birth card and your soul work, be mindful of whether or not, and if 6 is one of those, the importance of the Devil in this reading. So the Devil, what can we say about it? Well, you know, most people look at that and kind of cringe. But really the power of the Devil and the message of the Devil is really, really useful when we know what to do with it. So the energy of the Devil is about in drawing your attention to your own personal power in a situation and asking yourself, where does it lie in the particular area that you're working, whether it be the decision making or the problem that you're working on, or it could be the conflict you're dealing with, particularly since we've also got the Helper card, the Five of Wands here. You know, the Five of Wands is about that sort of niggly conflict or challenge or energies of two parties or more coming together, actually probably more, but you know, when energy is flowing in from different people in different directions, it's not quite in sync yet, a bit like that storming phase of group work. So the Devil here wants to say to you, are you mindful of, are you following any of the do's and don'ts at the moment? Or where are your shoulds or should nots, you know? Are you stuck on those? You know, is there any imbalance in your position that you're taking in reference to maybe a bit of imbalance around too much focus on the material world? Are you simply following your conditioning without real thought around what it is that's truly right for you? Is following that conditioning or the shoulds or the should nots or the do's or don'ts somehow dissolving your personal power? You might be caught up in some sort of faulty thinking or some sort of belief that isn't actually based on truth or isn't in alignment with who you really are and what you really feel is important to you. And that's creating maybe this internal conflict. So when you see this Devil, really engage and ask yourself, what motivates me and what is my unconscious wanting to draw my attention to? And be really honest with yourself about that. You know, is it that you really feel that you want to go in a different direction that you've been saying for maybe a very long time that you want to go on, but you've realized, you know, maybe the reason why it hasn't manifested is it's not actually the thing you really want to do, or it's not really right for you. So you might ask yourself, you know, am I stuck in any form of illusion? Or where do I have choice? And am I free to make those choices? Or am I, again, is my power somehow challenged or minimized? Am I avoiding something? Might also be something you'll be asking with this Devil that's coming up. You know, is this feeling of conflict because you're avoiding something? Are you avoiding a person that you really need to engage? Are you avoiding a situation that really needs to be dealt with? You know, and that's the feeling you're getting because you know maybe it is going to be a little bit uncomfortable having this conversation or interaction with this person. But to use the Devil, sort of saying, well, you know, you don't want to stay stuck. You know, the Devil is about if you just keep on doing the thing you're doing and it's not based on the truth and the reality of where you truly lie and where your heart is, then you'll get stuck. You know, then is that what you want? I mean, maybe you do, but I very much doubt it. So ask yourself, you know, am I a slave at the moment to either my desires or to a particular inability to act? Because when you look at this Devil, there is freedom there, but you have to take action. You have to make the choice that you're no longer going to just follow the role that is put there. In your avoidance, are you getting a little bit caught up in maybe using some form of escape mechanism, like, you know, a little bit too much drinking when you come home from work because you don't want to deal with the fact you're not doing or don't like your work, or just procrastinating and not doing your studies and not getting ready for that exam. So addictions can come up when we avoid looking at what the truth of the matter is or what we really need to do. So this week, be really mindful to reconcile your base needs with your practical needs, and what I mean by that is look at where maybe your habits are, or any binge habits that you might engage, or overindulging, that might therefore actually somehow have a negative impact on your practical needs. So, be mindful whether that's through action, through, materialism, anything you might be doing to compromise your health, your home, your family, your security, your job, and what is motivating that? Where is somebody else pulling the strings around your decision making, and that's sort of the conflict you're feeling. With this energy, you also might find that you feel if you feel some of this Five of Wands energy of a little bit of conflict or tension or challenge, or just people working out where their position is and where their energy lies in a particular situation, you might start to find with the devil you're being made aware of any issues around you taking on blame or guilt, or illusions, or getting stuck in too much around who's in control, or giving away my control, or the thinking that someone is taking control when maybe they're not, because you are stuck in some sort of illusion about what's really true. So this week, take care of yourself, be mindful of your needs, your personal needs. Be mindful to not let the sort of something or someone or a situation sort of suck the lifeblood out of you. Be mindful to really find balance in your life. Ask yourself, do I feel balance in my life? Am I focused on what's really important to me? Am I truly expressing my personal identity, my force of will, my confidence, my drive, my creativity, which is coming from my divine self? Am I expressing that, or am I somehow allowing that to get minimized because of somebody else's over forcefulness in a situation? So with that Five of Wands, no, it's about that equal level of competition, every party having equal ground to express themselves, to celebrate diversity, difference of opinion, bring about and identify clarity of a strategy and purpose. That's the strength of this Five card, which is about change. And with that change, you can let go of the change, you can let go of the illusion, you can let go of the avoidance, let go of the addictions, let go of anyone else sort of dominating what you want, who you want, and where you need to go. And with that, any sort of stuckness around over-dependence on materialism will naturally flow away, and you will actually find then you will draw to yourself more what you need, and have the resources you need that maybe otherwise you're actually blocking. So I hope you find that useful. I hope you have a wonderful last week of April and 1st of May. It's hard to believe the year's flowing by. If you'd like to have a reading with me, please go to my website at www.kirawoods.com. You can also Facebook me, Twitter. You can also send me a message here on YouTube. I love to get your comments, feedback, and I love to hear from. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Like to hear from you, and thank you for anyone who's new to the channel. I hope you'd like to stay with us. All the very best. I look forward to, I'll be working on uploading in the next day or so the monthly for May, and then following that the weekly readings. All the very best. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.